Bonjour, Özten Winnipeg and Dunji, Muzunduadam, Anishinaabe, Ojibwe, Shiko, Turkish, Cypriot, and Dao. So what I'm saying there is, hello, my name is Özten. I'm from Winnipeg. I'm from the Moose Clan, and I am of the Anishinaabe and Turkish Cypriot nations. So I'm happy to be here to be reading 5 poems for you guys. This first one is the oldest. It is featured in Prairie Fire's Living in a House on Fire issue. I wrote this one at the end of my undergrad, and it was for a Manitoba literature course. So for our final project, we had sort of like a creative option where we could incorporate the themes of one of the texts we had studied into the piece. And I chose the Anishinaabe creation story. In that legend, the world has been flooded, Creator has flooded it, but it's because there's so much fighting going on, I guess. And just Anishinaabe is left at the top of the water with a group of animals, and he asks each of the animals to try to swim to the bottom of the water to try to get a piece of mud so he can recreate the earth. And none of them are able to do it except for Wajashk, which means muskrat in Ojibwe. And yeah, I wrote this April, May-ish, so during the first lockdown, and there was just so much uncertainty going on at that time. So this piece, it kind of reflects the mindset I was in. I am an immunocompromised essential worker, and I was like totally convinced that I would be gone by the end of the summer. So I was like, if this is the last thing that I write, then I just want it to be true. And I'm so proud of this piece. It's called Winnipeg, which means murky water, and that's where Winnipeg gets its name from, because it's how they were able to distinguish this place, was by the muddy rivers. So I will read this one. Winnipeg. We are the authors of our fate, so tell me why the world is burning. Tabula rasa is a powerful spell, but there is a certain melancholy in waiting for the river to crest. I used to walk by these murky waters to erase my anxiety, and I can't do that now. Do the ducks know any different? See, if everything flooded today, I don't know that Wajashk would save us again, although there is mud to be found under the nails of the river's swollen body collection. Gije Manidu purified this earth before, and the animals say it's time for another cleanse, a new plague to wash the streets. I came out here to see the full moon, though I can't find her now, so I check if it's time for more sandbags. And it's silly, you know, to think we can press pause when every year is the hottest one yet. Anishinaabe knew how to name the trees. I carry a plastic card that tells me I should know too. My gun devolved into dog and Anishinaabe into Indian. We both stood at the window to watch the world go by. In my pocket, a red baby tongue that doesn't fit my mouth anymore. My mother choked on hers after the church failed to incinerate her grandmother's. Now I lie in bed with muddy shoes and dream of waves crashing into each other. How do I heal if I don't notice the time passing by? Okay, so this next one is was recently published in CV2's Two-Spirit and Queer Trans BIPOC Bodies issue. So that kind of contextualizes it a bit. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the page. On page 43. Okay. This one is called Ojibwe Woman 2020 No Name. I weave your willowy fingers into macrame to hang on the wall, but even memory rots. May I sing lullabies for maggots? I burn sweetgrass to mask the smell and spill ashes on this page to keep from writing. I picked chokecherries at their ripest on the side of the highway and felt the dust coat my stained fingers, licking sand from my lips. That's a short, sweet one. So the next ones I'm going to be reading, I'm in the MFA program at University of Saskatchewan, so I've been writing some new things I just have to find it. Well, this next one, I guess an approach I've been taking with my poetry is, I guess I'm just tired of making sense. I'm not putting that burden on myself anymore. So yeah, this one is called On Soft Shoulders. Waiting for God at the legislative, lightning cracks the golden boy, fractures Queen Victoria, and Louis Riel hangs not far away. I devour shards of metal, failing to trace where now is. I am everything and I am nothing. Notice Jesus oozing from my skin. Thoughts cannot hold their shape in ecstasy. Dogs will gnaw on frigid masters, and we break our own hearts. Why not eat dessert first? Too familiar with rot, patience for new worlds, tightening the shackles to this one. Now I tighten and Jesus smiles, find him with no makeup on, laugh until there is no pain. No animal wants to get caught in fresh snow. Limbs of broken trees creak in the wind, like a man tiptoeing down an old staircase. Ghosts will be found in every line. Can the dead own anything? No year of return, only what is left of here. Peel a new age from my body each morning. Kokum dreamt of shade, and I chant lies in her shadow. Eyelids glittering pink and turquoise in the event of our limbs stretching long beyond all warning signs. The truth is a crushing weight, but I've got no use for time. Like a bulldozer in the forest, it just goes, it just goes. Okay, and then I have 3 more. And, well, these next 3 I wrote in my poetry workshop, which I'm jazzed about. This one is called Karaoke at the Sherby. It's actually the first time I'm reading these ones, so... Okay. Karaoke at the Sherby. The host commences with like a prayer, jiggling in her corset. VLTs twinkle hymns of fortune and loss into a cloud of spirits. The bartender, a staunch headmistress, pours and pours and pours, overlooking the lines in the bathroom. Gooey-eyed girls sing their love away, and the Quebecois lurks for scraps, roaring screamo empty-hearted. The manager shepherds women up to his room. Outside, invalids huddle in haze, bellies bubbling. Cheers for the fool who buys the next round. Life, love, is a series of fleeting sensations. Regulars stay back, drunk on the glory of their personal altar, salivating salvation. But who does the front desk clerk ache for? The vendor's sweaty walls tingle with melody, and security throws the jaded to the curb. Bones colliding, noses burnt raw, a film of scum wiped from a table. A scraggler lugs and empties for coins and catches the last drop of redemption. This next one is kind of a jagged poem, but I don't think you can tell when I read it. This one is called With Me. With me. You have horsehair, pets on my head, chicken crackling in thick oil from the kitchen. He shows me the cutlery, removes his watch before eating, seeds on my tongue. I don't mention how I left a syntax lecture to vomit, how the prof said my name wrong. He buys smokes and takes one, the cancerous tongue on the package, inhaling till the cherries fry our fingers. In the dark, we learn to shape our mouths to croon each other's names. A tongue in a belly button. I tell him what it is like to shoot a gun, that I never learned to drive. He says some trees explode when they fall. Quit smoking, another man texts, and I flip the phone over. In the morning, a dragonfly nearly flutters into my face. This last one is pretty short. I guess I was trying to keep it under 200 characters just to see if I could. This one is called We Pull Knives from Our Hearts a Little More Today. Okay. We pull knives from our hearts a little more today. Strawberries gone moldy, but we lick them anyway. There are no words in this language for what I want to say. Closing my eyes, letting it go. Find myself in a Saskatoon bush and never search for the road. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed that one. Yeah, thank you so much for watching.